Hi, I'm Em, and this is Disney M UK. And today we're at Leeds Castle for my first ever live stream. So hopefully it's all working. Let me know if you can hear me and see me, and it's all working okay. I'm a little bit nervous this first one, but I hope you can all join me today. We'll have a little walk around. It's a beautifully sunny day today, really, really gorgeous. We've had a little walk around already, and the flowers are in full bloom. There's lots of the ducks and swans about as well. So yeah, I'm excited to take you all with me, and we'll just hang and chat and have a good time, and hopefully you'll enjoy today. So let me know if you are in, and I will say hi. But yeah. Awesome. As you can see, I'm just sort of under a tree at the moment because it is very hot and sunny. So I'm just stopping in the shade, and then we'll have a little explore. It's just a beautiful day today. I'm really chuffed we came today after this miserable weather. We just had storms and bad weather for a few days, and it's at last a beautiful sunshine. So yeah, happy. Right. Let's see. It's working. Oh, good. Hi, Nick. Nick from Walking with the Woods is here. Hello. Oh my God, this is so strange, but I'm not used to having actual people watching like as we're doing this. So new experience. But I'm hoping it will get us used to doing these lives for you all when we actually get to go to the park. So I'm not at the park going, what's this button do? I can sort of figure it all out now, and hopefully we'll have a really good park experience when we finally get to Disney. But hey ho, I've got a castle for you today. It's just not a Disney one, but it's a beautiful castle. And like I said, in the sunshine today, it is looking fantastic. So yeah, I think we might have a little walk along. So with our ticket, you pay to enter, and then with your ticket you get an annual pass basically instantly, so you can come as many times as you want for that one-off payment. And because we got ours during lockdown, we actually got ours for 15 months, so it was a little bit extended for us. And because there's a lot of outside stuff, even during some of the lockdowns where restrictions were sort of lifted, we could come here. We couldn't go inside. You know, shops were shut, museums shut, the inside of the castle was shut, but it's all open now. I've got my mask, so we can go in some bits. The castle itself is a booked attraction, so you have to book still, so that if you want to enter the castle. So I haven't done that. My friends are actually in there right now. I thought they can go ahead and chill in there. I didn't know what the signal would be like inside the castle, so I thought, you know, we'll stick to outside and have a little stroll. And as you can see, I've got like a nice lake behind me. Let's see if you can see. It's a beautiful lake. There's lots and lots of water, lots of streams, moats, lakes. There is a swan's nest we spotted earlier. So I'll see if I can make it back round to there for you. There were some ducklings here. Ducklings. Let's see if I can show you over my shoulder. I don't know if I can without falling in the water, Emma. Don't know. Whoop. My camera's picking that up. They're sort of by that. Nope, I need to move. But wait. There. Nope. I don't know if that's right. I'm not doing good at this. Spin us around so we can see. How do I do that? Camera. No, that's no camera. We don't want to do that. How do I do that? I don't even know how I do this. This is why I'm doing it as a practice, guys. Take it off selfie. And how do I take it off selfie on StreamYard? Because I'm using StreamYard. Nope. I cannot see. If I click on camera, camera goes away. We don't want to have camera going away. Mic. Okay, so these are the sort of things I need to fiddle with. Normally bottom left. So I can see it says mic, camera, guests, more. And the camera seems to be taking it off camera. We don't want to have no camera. I'm just going to have to figure out how to show things over my shoulders. Or like that. Hang on. I'll hide behind the camera and hopefully. Hopefully you can see the lake. I think the ducklings are probably too far away for you to see. They're probably a little bit too far away for us to spot right now, but I'll try and catch them when they're on the bank. But there's quite a few ducklings and goslings and all sorts about, so we'll carry on. So let me know if you're here. People, I can see we've got a couple of people here today, so let me know if you can see me or say hi. I don't understand how to take it off the selfie mode, unfortunately. So that's what this is. It's a bit of a practice and a bit of a chill and a chat. Taking it easy today. We just rode the boat actually. Hang on, let's see if I can do this. There should be, where is it? A boat in the background over my shoulder there. Nope, that side. Oh my word, I've got to get used to this. There. So we just took the boat across actually to get back to here. And it was £1 a person to go, maximum 2 households or 8 people, whichever of those it worked out. So me and my friends had the boat to ourselves because we just 2 households, so that was nice. This bit, I love this bit. I'm gonna have to show you. This is sort of like the ruinsy part, I suppose, because most of the castle is very, very well kept. I think it's normally used for sit down at home chats, but at least we've got you live. Yes, yeah, maybe it's because of that reason it's only on the selfie mode. But yeah, so let's show you like the flowers. I'm a sucker for wildflowers, natural sort of habitat. Look at that. You see that? It is stunning. There's a little archway. Can actually go down there. I might go down there and show you. I love it. I love that sort of stuff. I'm a wildflower person for sure. Give me that any day over a posh garden. Although the gardens here are really beautiful. I just love outdoors. I love being outdoors. I love a flower. You know, we got bees and butterflies around. Bonus. We just had a butterfly almost land on us earlier, actually. So there's definitely a lot of butterflies here. Yeah. So, actually, while I'm here, look, I'm right up at the castle now, the main house. So there's like this lovely gate bridge. Well, not gate bridge, it's drawbridge. No, I was right, gate bridge, isn't it? So it's got a gate over the bridge, over the moat, and through there is the actual house where Henry VIII has stayed, and Catherine of Aragon lived for a little while, and people have visited. I think like Princess Diana slept in a room for a while, and you know, on a holiday. And there are rooms that you can rent here. They do have some rooms that you can sleep in and stay in. I think they're more in the courthouse sort of buildings. They are all beautiful, really lovely done up rooms here. And you can get married here. Oh, hang on. So it's the Barbican and fortified mill. I'll show you again. I need to remember to go backwards. There's steps, so I'm not going to go backwards for too long. But I love this sort of stuff. Hi everyone, if you're joining me today, this is Niem at Leeds Castle, and it's a beautiful day. Can have a little look out the window. And over here. Whee! It's just such a lovely day for this. I'm so glad we came today. How lucky are we? Lovely views. It's all very sort of like a secret garden down here. It feels like it's almost like, oh, I shouldn't be here because it's all quite intimate down here, which I like. It's like you've discovered something, whereas the actual house is quite formal. There's stuff, whereas this is sort of do your own thing. Oh, hi, Travelling Magical. Hi, Emily. Hi, Ash. Thanks for joining. Appreciate everyone that's here. Just helping me out. My first live at a non-Disney castle. But it's still a castle, and it's my castle. So if you can hear that water, it's down there, coming out where the old mill used to be. I think there used to be a wheel. I don't know if you can see that. It's quite round. There's a shape in the wall there that's round. I think there used to be a wheel about there. Show you the water part. Like I said, there's actually it's not tapestry, but like full tapestry, just seeing the stone, and they're just the wallpaper. Wallpaper, I say wallpaper. Oh, it might be the signal. I am down sort of like in a little bit in the. I'm surrounded by walls basically, so it might be affecting me. I will come out here. Look, isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love all like the flowers growing out of the crevices. This is a real fairy tale castle, like a real life one. So the original castle. Oh no, my hand's in the way. Don't do that. I'm not very good at standing off to one side, am I? That's it. There we go. And I'm on my phone. I normally vlog in with my vlogging camera, but because of the obviously using the internet, I wasn't too sure how it would work, so I'm on my phone. So I don't normally use my phone like this, so it's all a bit of practice. Therewith, I think we'll go through here because it is a lovely view of the castle. I'll show you a full view of how gorgeous this castle is, and it is properly gorgeous. I promise you. My friend got married here, and really great backdrop. Talking about weddings, I got married at Disney World. If anyone knew or didn't know that, and it was 10 years ago now that we got married in the wedding pavilion. And because it was 10 years ago, the photo packages were like albums and prints, which is great if people come to their house to like, here, have a look through my photo album. But I couldn't share them on Facebook and things, and so I've finally got them on digital. The bless them, they said that they had to dig through like old computers and old hard drives, and they finally found us. But they did find us, so I'll be able to put them on my Insta soon. So if weddings are your thing, have a little look. Right, can you see that castle behind me? Oh, I'll do that. See guys, see what I'm talking about? It's beautiful. I love it. I'm so lucky I literally live like 15 minutes away. I know, they only guarantee the photos for 5 years, Travelling Magical. Sorry, they said that's great, that Disney managed to save your photos for so long. They only guarantee them for 5 years. So I knew it was a stab in the dark. I messaged them going, look, it's my 10-year. I was thinking about getting it as a present for my husband. Any chance of finding them? And they said they dug through cupboards of old machines and old hard drives, but they got them. So I'm really looking forward to going through them properly and showing you all. And I'll probably do a vlog explaining the booking process and the planning process and all of that stuff. I know the prices will be out of date, so I probably won't really mention the prices too much. Plus it was a lot, like, ouch. But you know, we basically had a bit of inheritance. Rob's family chose to be sensible and put deposits for houses and things, and we had a wedding, and now we're still struggling. So we're sensible people. But it was amazing. Like, I wouldn't change it for anything. So yeah, really dream wedding. But we'll show you all of that, show you the photos, explain what we had. another time. But anyway, weddings here are also, as you can imagine, stunning. Imagine having your wedding photos out here with these sort of backdrops. There we go. I need longer arms. I need a selfie stick is the other thing. I don't even own a selfie stick, people, so I'm trying, trying to do this all with my short little stubby arms. And I'll go like that again. And behind me you should see lots of swans. They have a lot of wildfowl, waterfowl here, lots of birds. They have peacocks as well. They actually have peacocks, but I think because I keep chickens as well, so we've been keeping them in since, like, they've been in lockdown while we've been in lockdown pretty much, because there was like bird flu and whatnot, so we've had to keep them in their coop for a while. And I think Leeds Castle are pretty much in the same, so that the peacocks are in an area separate from wild birds at the moment. I might be wrong, they might be out now, but the rules for them have been lifted slightly, but not fully, if you know what I mean, as well. So it depends on what their husbandry works out like. So but I haven't seen or heard any peacocks yet while I've walked around today. So, but there are swans, as you can see. Oh, there's a duck taken off. No, I've missed it. They're not fast enough, Emma. Oh, there's a barnacle goose behind me. Look, it's Disney M does nature. I'm a little bit of a twitcher. I do like to bird watch, actually. I'm a proper geek. I love things like that. So I'll go out and bird watch every now and then with my binoculars. So this is like haven for me. Yeah, can't beat that view. Right, I might go on back round, see where else we can find some different views for you. There we go, I'll play that. This is where I fall in the water. At least I'll be YouTube famous, eh? Best not fall in the water, Emma. Let's not do that today. Anyone got any questions for me while you're here? I don't mind chatting about random things, Disney things. I don't mind. Or questions about Leeds Castle. I'm not really up to date with all the facts and figures, unfortunately. It was basically the first castle started. It was built in 1100s. There's none of that part left. As with most old things, they sort of build on top of things. How deep is the water? Thanks, Nick. I'm not trying that out. I expect, as it's a moat, fairly deep. Stop people getting across, you know, and all that stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't like to test it out. Funnily enough, I do know my oh, I'm rubbish at, like, you know, when you have like cousins but they're not first cousins and they're like once removed and all that. But anyway, her kids, her and her kids do like open water swimming, and they actually did a swimathon in the waters here. So I think that's quite cool if you're into that sort of thing. I don't know whether it's an annual event. Obviously they did it before lockdowns and things happened. And then it's kind of like back to normality a little bit now. So I don't know if those sort of things will happen again, but you can technically, in a private event type situation, you can actually swim here. So I didn't know that until recently. I saw her sort of like time hop type photos come up on Facebook, and I must have missed it the first time around. So I was like, oh, that's interesting that you swam there. They do a lot of open water swimming, like sea swimming and things as well. But yeah, it's so pretty. So like I said, there's lots of different views. There's a walk along here. That's it. and there's the other water with the boat is this side, and you can see the place where the boat docks there. There's two docks, so you get on there and it basically skips this sort of courtyard area. Sorry about the beeping. Have you got any trip plans, Disney or non-Disney? Well, we were hoping that we could go to Disneyland Paris, as I suppose most of us were, this summer, but it's looking unlikely with all the isolations, and we always go as a family, and my brother hasn't yet had his jab. There's been I don't know, I'm not going to talk about it, but anyway, so he's been missed pretty much with like the contact, and then they're like, oh, don't contact us, you can't contact us about your jazz. It's like, well, his age went past, but anyway, so probably unlikely that we're going to go. If things do loosen up, we probably will try and get there, or my father-in-law does have a place in the south of France, and we do love going to the south of France, so we might just see if his place is available and swing by there. Might go past Disney and include Disney. I was just saying, my friend that's visiting me today, she's my best friend, love you. She probably won't watch this, but she doesn't do YouTube. But she's from Plymouth, so we were just talking about going maybe down to Plymouth for a weekend or something in the summer instead. We're back from September. Awesome. We're going to try it, so that's Walking with the Woods. We're going to try and get DLP late September if we can, failing that Christmas time. I love Disneyland Paris at Christmas time. My favourite time to go. I normally cheekily go for my birthday. My birthday's nearly always in Disneyland Paris Houseboat, because I'm late November, and then there's the Christmas stuff, so we end up sort of doing it as well. It's my dad's birthday as well. We've got birthdays quite close together, so we normally tie in both of our birthdays at Christmas. Both of our birthdays at Disneyland Paris, and obviously, like, you get all the Christmassy things for the kids. So it's kind of doing the two-in-one. Yes, Rob, we are going to Chesington on Monday. That is right. So I probably won't do a live. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might see how I feel after after this, and how busy we are with the kids, because I'll have both the kids and we'll be trying to make the most of it. Obviously, she's got an inset day, which basically means she's not at school that day, so it works out quite well for us, being, you know, week in the week, not holiday. But we'll definitely vlog it. Definitely there'll be a video on Chesington probably coming up next Thursday. So because we're going Monday, probably the Thursday afterwards there will be a video on Chesington. So yeah, there is that. There we go. Just walking around this side of the castle, giving you all the views of the castle today. And like I said, it's a great day to get these views of the castle. So Rob's actually here today. He's like I said, he's in there somewhere having the little it's not quite a tour, but having a little walk through in that building, in the castle itself. Maybe I might vlog it another time and actually put it up, because like I said, I don't know what the internet's like, so I didn't really want to go in there and do a live and be cut off. So I'll probably book it another time, because I have the annual pass, so I can be here and we can pop in and it's a bit sun. There we go. Nope, keeps getting very white behind me, doesn't it? Okay. I don't know. Rob, does that mean you are nearly done? Where do you want me to go? Do you want me to hang around here, or shall I? Let me know. We're going to meet up again after this. What are my thoughts of Happily Ever After coming to an end at Walt Disney World? Well, controversial. I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, I do love it. I love it, but my favourite fireworks ever was Wishes, which was the one before it. So Happily Ever After to me is like the one that took Wishes away from me. Do you know what I mean? And I know that the new fireworks, oh god, I've gone blank. What's the new one called? I know that the new fireworks is going to be amazing, and they're for a limited time. I think that they will obviously bring Happily Ever After back straight after. You know, they might even be. Do you remember when they did Wishes and they did like they called it something like Celebration or something before it? There was like a mini show before the big show. I'm wondering if they'll do something that blends the two. it's just my thoughts on it, that it might be some sort of half and half situation where when they first started playing with the projection mapping, because Wishes didn't have projection mapping, it had a few like lights, like the castle just did its normal, you know, it changes in the night time, it goes like blue and pink, etc., through the night. They sort of did that through the fireworks, and they made it like Sorcerer Mickey's hat at one point, etc. But then they started playing with the projection mapping, and they had this bit before it where like the balloons all went through, and it like had this really cool effect of the balloons rising, and people could submit their photos, and you'd have your face on the castle for the day, or not for the day, but for the show, and things like that. So I'm wondering if it will actually be like incorporated in some way, like a tweak on Happily Ever After, but it could be like Epcot Forever, where it is a completely new show for that period. It probably is 18 months they'll do it for like the 50th celebration. So Happily Ever After will be coming back. I don't think it's going anywhere. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, like, so I'm in the courthouse bit now, or courtyard bit, and there's a little ice cream shop, snacks, like you know, your usual sort of fare, I don't know, sandwiches and things like that. But they also have yeah, imagine having your face on the castle all day, like, yeah. I'd love that actually. Like just creep people out. Yeah, but they actually do like have a fish and chip shop in there as well, and I've been smelling it, and it smells really, really good. Yeah, often this Castle View restaurant, it is a restaurant in there, sort of like a converted barn. That's really nice, and the wedding receptions, I've been to a few wedding receptions in there, so it's really pretty for that. And a lot of these buildings behind me are the rooms you stay in if you are using this as a hotel or a little weekend stay. And then there is the dog colonies in. There are people in there right now, and it's actually quite a small room. So I was going to think about taking you in there. So anyone in the second room, it's sort of in two halves because it's across some arches that let you into the main garden. And, Traveling Magical. We love Happily Ever After, so to be honest, it'll probably be the same with us about when the new show comes along, but we're excited for the projections coming to Main Street like Disneyland. Yes, and I've been to Disneyland California, and the projections in Main Street are really impressive and lots and lots of fun. So if that's coming to Disney World, if they put the technology in, that'll stay. So if they go back to Happily Ever After, trust me, there'll be something on Main Street as well. So if anything, if Happily Ever After comes back, which I think it will, in some shape or form, you'll have it with the bonus of Main Street, because they're not going to put all those projection mapping software and whatnot up and not use it. It will be there. It'd be like when they did Tower of Terror, and they used to do like one-off Star Wars shows, didn't they? And now it's like all the time, let's have a Christmas one and whatnot. So once the tech is up, they're going to be using it. So it's all for the better. I don't like change. It panics me. But at the same time, I've learned in my sort of way to deal with the change that things are just going to get better, you know? So if you can cope with the, oh my God, that's going away feeling that we all get, when you then do go back and experience it, it is usually worth it, if you know what I mean. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what they do. It'll be temporary. I'm hoping to go back on the 50th. Thoughts on the Epcot barges staying all? Oh no, that's one change. Tummy not happy about that. Nope. They can go away. I love Epcot. Oh, I'm such a big Epcot fan, and for me, no, they are ugly. I don't care how much water they're spraying, because the other thing is, if they're spraying water all day, that water isn't actually just fresh water like you think. They do put chemicals and things in it to make it like fairly clean when you look at it. So it's got some variations of chlorine or whatever in that water, even though it's a giant lake. That is going to erode those spray things, and they're not going to be working. And you've seen what Disney are like about fixing things. How many animatronics have not fixed? I mean, that Yeti in Everest. Come on, guys, fix the Yeti. One of the most expensive animatronics ever, and you're not fixing it because you can't get to it. So if those sprays, fountains, things stop working, you're just going to start over the years having fewer and fewer of those, and seeing more and more like we're seeing now of the sitting barges. The show, I'm sure the show is amazing. Looking forward to Harmonious. I just wish they could put them away. I understand that they can't. When they put them there, they realised they were bigger than they thought. The time that it takes to move them is just going to take way too long. Do you remember waiting for Illumination sometimes by sort of Mexico, where they come out, the barges come out? Sometimes if you were like on the way to a reservation or a fast pass or whatever, you're like, oh my god, I timed this wrong. Like the bridge is open for the barges, and it really holds you up. But those were for the tiny Epcot barges. Now think how long you're going to be waiting around for, you know, these giant ones. So I think also for safety, they've been anchored in a certain way. I've been sort of reading different reasons as to why they are staying put. But yeah, I wish they didn't, because Epcot, the sight lines are just so nice, and the whole idea of that world showcase is like, look at the world. They should have done like submerged fountains, a bit like Universal do, and a little bit like World of Colour at Disneyland. You can sort of see the fountains in the water, but that bit of water at Disney California Adventure is quite shallow anyway, so you kind of see the fountains underneath the water during the day, and then they rise up for the show. So yeah, they could have done something like that. They obviously thought the aesthetics of that big round screen and then the ones off were going to look great for the show, and they've done it like that. And then they just, I think for Disney, they didn't think it through well enough, and the size of what they've ended up with has daunted them basically. And it was like, oh, maybe that wasn't what we intended. Rob, the barges staying out is so frustrating. Obvious design flaw, as the original idea was then to be removed, but would take so long for them to go out in and out. The lagoon walkway would be closed for too long, which is what I just said. Yeah, exactly. So you think of how long you'd be waiting. They're thinking about the convenience of it, aren't they, for people? And people aren't going to want to be blocked. It's quite a tight place, that bit. Anyway, Mexico's always busy. My favorite pavilion. I love Mexican food. I love a margarita. So you can usually find me near the margarita stand. Yeah, getting a margarita for sure. And enjoying the Grand Fiesta tour. Oh, Donald. Yes, I've Donald. Oh, it's just making me want to go to Disney, everyone. I miss it so much. But yeah, it can be a little bit tight around there sometimes, so that's probably why. Traveling Magical, love it if they were so self-aware and use the biggest barge as a portal for an advert for the Guardians ride. Yes, there we go. That's what they did. They totally intended that. Funny enough, me and my friends were just joking about, because they had to drive up and things, you know, how cool would it be if we could just go through a portal and just, they were saying like, be here or be home. And I was like, no, like be here or be at Disney, guys. Like, you're thinking too small. Let's just go through a whole bit. I'm at Disney. I'm looking forward to the Guardians ride. Who's looking forward to it? Even though the monstrosity of a building, again, sightlines Epcot, you know, so much for Disney always having that thing where it's like, look how well thought out all the sight lines are. You can't ever see all these show buildings. You would never know they were there. Guess what? We know they're there now, don't we? Especially on the drive up, you used to just see Spaceship Earth, and now it's a big, huge, giant building. As well, I'm trying to get me in the castle. Like, I need to move this side. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Okay. So. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Guardians ride. I think that sounds really good. I'm a big fan of Marvel and Guardians especially, so looking forward to that. I love, do you know what? I'm a huge like purist Terror Tower fan. Like, I remember going and riding that ride when it was new. And do you remember like how dangerous that thing was? Did anyone ride it when it first opened? And it was that single lap bar across all the row, like a metal, you know, just the push up and down type thing. So when you're riding that as a kid and you're sat next to larger people, that lap bar's nowhere near your lap, and those drops were still drops. In fact, I think they were faster. They used to boast about it being like a 3G drop or something like that. It was a really, you know, the G-force that you put on you was quite strong. And my brother, this is not this is not made up. My brother came shooting out. My dad caught him fully out of the chair, nearly hit his head on the ceiling. My dad actually caught him and pulled him back down and had to hold on to him. Definitely love Guardians of the Galaxy. They used to give you sick bags on Terratel. They did. People keep those as well. I've seen people like take photos of that they've actually kept those. I just love that ride. But being to Disneyland California and read it, and oh my god, I cannot talk. And riding Mission Breakout, it's awesome. Honestly, I thought I was going to hate it because I love the Hollywood Tower Hotel, like the theming of it. It's beautiful. I have like my bedroom is sort of villains slash haunted mansion slash Terror Tower theme. So I've got like things that I've been getting from the park and whatever, you know, like bed throws and stuff. That it's all that sort of vibe. But honestly, Mission Breakout is amazing. Really amazing. The soundtrack's great. The airtime you get, because they've changed it to make it a little bit more up and downy rather than it just being like drop up, full drop. They still do the full drops, but they've managed to make it sort of like they bounce you a bit. I know that sounds funny. You end up out of your seat for more, and it's just it's a giggle. Like, it's brilliant. Love it. So see, this is where I thought change was going to be bad. My tummy do wobbly things, and me go like on the internet when I read it, and then I'm like, it's the best ride ever. Like, I love it. Yes, the 3 stories at Disneyland Paris, we did that as well. Yeah, and we rode it so that we made sure we did all 3 stories. This before I was vlogging, right? Like, my brother has honestly been on me, like, you should be vlogging, you should be vlogging. I could have had about 3 or 4 Disney trips under my belt, but it took lockdown and me bored, basically, to go, all right, we'll give it a go. And then being in lockdown so long, we haven't done a trip. So I'm just ended up, you know, unboxing all the time. And that's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to do actual travel vlogs and things as well. It's all to come. It's all things to look forward to. But yeah, we did do all the 3 stories. I love the creepy child. Gotta love a creepy child. Who doesn't love creepy? I love a bit of creepy. Right, I think I'm not going to go all the way through the gardens and things because it's all a one-way system. So to meet up with my friends again and my family, I'm going to be disappearing off and not get back round, but I might vlog it, like I said, another day. So I'm going to keep some teasers. I've shown you pretty much how beautiful the castle is here, and you know, I can save the gardens and the play area. They've got so much here, guys. They've got a maze, and then it goes into a grotto. So you know, it's almost like Disney. You know, we've got like Alice's Labyrinth, and then Ariel's Grotto. Maybe no, but yeah, there's a maze. It's not as good at the moment because of COVID. There's a one-way system, so there's like the wrong ways all blocked off. So it's not really a maze at the moment. It's just a walkthrough, but it's still nice. And they've got a play area for the kids that my kids love. It's huge. What else have they got? Mini golf. They've got falconry displays. You can hire segways for like, it's like obviously a separate tour thing that you can do, the segway tours. They've got Go Ape. Honestly, this place has got so much. I haven't even touched on it. I just sort of danced around because it's such nice weather today. I just wanted to like, and the water is so still because there's no wind. Look at that, it's just glass. Beautiful. My finger keeps covering my camera. I need to stop doing that. Like I said, I need a selfie stick really, so I can stop covering the camera and stuff. Oh dear. But yeah, I think I hope you don't think this is too bad as first live stream. I think it went not too bad. I'm feeling all right about this. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Really appreciate the fact that you've taken your time to come along. And yeah, if you're new to this channel, like and subscribe. If you're watching this back, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps build our channel, especially as we're still newbies, so we need those subscriptions. We're going to do a giveaway as well when we get to 150 subscribers. So if you click that subscribe, ring the bell so you get the bell notification so you don't miss out on future vlogs, you will then be notified, and maybe you can enter my giveaway. And yeah, I'll do some more streams. I think, you know, we'll see how busy we are in Chesterton. I'm definitely going to vlog if I've got time, maybe on Monday. Keep an eye on my channel. I'll put it out on Facebook or something and maybe on my story on Insta or something if we do go live, and I will let you know about that. And yeah, thanks for joining me, and don't forget your ears. Have a good day. Bye.